What is going on, guys? Exique here. Today I'm going to show you how to give your Windows 10 desktop the Mac feel. A clean Mac feel though. So the first thing that I did, which this is the one thing in this video that's going to actually cost you money, and that is going to be to install a Wallpaper engine on Steam. Basically what it allows you to do is get live wallpapers. That's basically the idea of it. So you can put it to whatever you want, and most of them are actually user created, so highly customizable. So you can see right here, I just have a cool double color flower type desktop. I really like the look of this one. But essentially the way the app works, I'll just open it up real quick. Let's just do that. Okay, so you see here I can browse multiple wallpapers that they actually have. Here I can go to installed. Now, as soon as I click on one, like this is another one of my favorite ones, it'll instantly apply it. And there's certain settings that you can set to where it does not affect performance, which is what you want. So, for example, you click settings. You want to make sure that it always pauses whenever you're opening another application, because depending on the settings that you have turned up right here, which I have mine maxed out, it can very much so slow down your performance because it'll be taking so much of your GPU. So what you're going to do is display asleep, stop, free memory, other application playing audio, keep running, because if you're listening to Spotify or something and you're just chilling on your desktop and you want to see the live wallpaper, you want it to keep running. I had that issue and I figured out that's what it was, so just keep that on. And other application full screen, pause. You could do stop as well. I don't really know the difference between those, but basically these three you're going to want to have set to pause. So yours may not look the exact same because this monitor does have 165 Hz refresh rate, so that's why I have it turned up to 164. Anti-aliasing, max, post-processing, and resolution. So that's essentially how that works. And so that's how you get the wallpaper how you want. It could be live, it could be a still wallpaper, it really doesn't matter, it's all personal preference. You don't need the app by any means. Alright, so the next thing that I did is I moved all of my programs to the taskbar on your desktop. Let's say FPS monitor, for example. If I drag it down, pin the taskbar, there we go. Now it's instantly there. So I already have it on there, so I'm going to unpin it. But regardless, any application that you use very frequently, you're going to drag it down, pin it. Steam games are going to be differently. It's not going to show the individual Steam games. Rather, it's going to pin the games into the Steam pinned application. So as soon as I right click Steam, all the games that you have pinned to it will pop up, and you can just click on them and open them from there. So let me close that out. So essentially all you're doing, dragging them all to taskbar, then you can just throw them in the recycling bin because it's not going to affect how they run. Your program is still installed, it's just in the actual folder. Your shortcut is still going to work. So that's how you get everything to the bottom like this. Look, just for example, open that. It'll still open just fine, as you can see. Alright, I don't want to open it right now though. Okay, so the next thing that I did is the accents. So you're going to right click on taskbar, taskbar settings, and from here you can go to colors. You can change the color of your taskbar right here. I like to have it semi-transparent, so I have transparency effects on. I can go dark, and that'll make all of the Windows applications appear dark where it's not showing text or images. Your default Windows mode can be light, which is going to change your taskbar color. Now, some people may think that looks really clean, and if you do, you can definitely keep it that way. I just prefer to have mine dark. And then right here, you can change your accents colors, which you can see these little lines right here will change. And also some windows that you open, This bar up here will change. As you can see, as I move my mouse between these two right here, that color appears. If I change it back to this, now it's that color again. Let's see. And that is how you get the color on the top of the pages, the buttons, basically just all of the accents around Windows programs. That's how you do it. Now, another thing you could do, which I actually have not done yet, is you change the font of Windows. And all you're going to do for that is click fonts. It's going to be right where we just were. And you even have the option to get more fonts if you would want. So a bunch of different ones. I lied, there's actually not that many. But regardless, so you can get other fonts if you do wish to. The way that I got these applications to show a larger size was you right click anywhere on the home screen and they're going to click display settings, change the size of text, apps, and other items. That's going to change the size of everything. So all of this will be bigger, all of this will be bigger, but it will also boost the size of this. So for example, if I change this to 200, now it's massive. And while I do think that looks really good down here, I'm not sure of a way to actually just change these, because trust me, I've tried and it always ends up changing something else with it as well, whether it's another program you're using to try and modify the coding behind it. I couldn't figure it out. So rather than keeping it at 100, I just put it to 125 because it is a little bit bigger, but it's not as noticeable for everything else. So that is how you change the size of those applications. Keep in mind, you won't be able to remove the recycling bin from the home screen, so I recommend just dragging it to a random corner. One more thing that you could do is you can also right click right here and you can remove certain things. You see, normally you would have a search bar right here. You see if I show search box, it's going to pop up. But it just looks way better if it's just not there to begin with. So, but sometimes I do use it, so I just have the icon showing. Normally, there might be a Cortana button or something like that, a task view button. I remove both of those. All you have to do is click on these things, and it will disappear. And you can also come right here, and you can add and remove certain things as you wish. As you can see, I have my mouse battery percentage added. OBS will add a little notification right here telling me it's using my microphone. I have my IQ notification right here telling me it's running. Obviously the internet and sound, that comes by default. But other than that, that's pretty much all you need to do to actually get it how you want. I find this looks much cleaner. I hope you guys do as well. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helps you out.